You must have come to know that this is the story of an old helpless father. A man lived in a village who was very old, because of which he could see less and became very weak. So he could spend the rest of his life with his son, so he went to stay at his son's house living in the city. The son lived in a small house in a city. His house was small, but the things inside it were. In that house, the son, his wife and their 5-year-old child, this small family used to live together. With the arrival of the old father, one more member of his family increased. This whole family used to eat food together at the dining table every morning and evening. Due to his weakness, the old father always used to drop the food items and sometimes even the glass utensils used to break. The daughter-in-law and the son tolerated all this for a few days, but later they both started getting irritated by such antics of the old man. One day the son said, "How long will this go on? We will have to do something." His wife also agreed to this. The next day the son brought an old table from somewhere and put it in a corner of the house and said to his father, "You'll sit here and eat your food." He also made a wooden utensil in which he started giving food to his old father. He didn't feel any shame in giving a wooden utensil to his whole father to save his precious glass utensils. Now whenever it was time to eat, the old father used to eat in a corner and the rest of the family used to eat at the dining table. While sitting on the dining table, both the husband and wife sometimes looked at their old. He could also see tears in his father's eyes, but there was no such effect on him. Grandson of the old man would always watch this scene and he would remain lost in himself. One day when husband and wife were with food sitting on the dining table, their child was doing something sitting on the ground. Both of them saw the piece of wood in the child's hand, but they did not understand what the child was doing with the piece of wood. When the child's father asked him, "Come on son, eat food, what are you doing sitting down?" Then the child innocently said, "Hey mom and dad, I am making a wooden utensil for both of you so that you can give food during the day when you are bad." This simple thing given by his innocent son hit both of them like an arrow. Both started looking at each other's face. Without saying anything, tears came to both of their eyes and they saw the book of their future opening in front of them. It didn't take long for them to understand what they would have to do next. The next day that old table was removed from the corner of the room and now the old father and the rest of the family started eating together again. Even the mistakes made due to the old man's weakness did not bother anyone anymore. Friends, this story tells us that every leaf which is green today will dry tomorrow and fall down from the branch, so we should always take care of our elders and we should treat our parents and elders like we want our children to be with us after we are old. Friends, how did you like this heart-touching story? You will definitely tell by commenting. If you like it, then you can share it with your friends and family and especially with such people whose behavior towards elders is not good.